What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video of D Breezy Vlogs. Very unexpected video, to be honest with y'all. So I have this package that literally just came in 10 seconds ago. I swear to God, somebody knocked on my door. A package came in, and by the size of it, guys, I think I know what it is. Something that shouldn't have came in yet, but it did. And I'm super excited. Like I said, my day off, guys. I didn't plan on doing no vlogging, no nothing, being lazy today. That was my plans for the day. But the universe, God, has sent a sign that we're not going to be lazy today, and we're going to be doing an unexpected video. I'm super excited. I'm going to go put a shirt on real quick so we can get to this real quick. While I go do that, guys, make sure you guys like, comment, share, subscribe, do what you guys do best, and type down in the comments below, what do you think this mystery package is? So while I go put on a shirt, you guys go type down in the comments below, what do you think it is? I'll be right back. Ooh, guys, and it's exactly what I thought it was going to be. Sheesh. Guys, it smells weird too. It smells, it's a smelly smell. Smelly smell that smells kind of smelly.
The kind of smelly smell. A smelly smell that smells smelly.
Guys, oh, my carbon fiber flat bottom red accent steering wheel is here. Guys, this is so fire. So like I said, I was not planning on doing anything today, but now we're doing stuff today. Let me get dressed. We're gonna go out to the car and put this on right now. Be right back. Alright, guys, we're in the car. I have the steering wheel. I have my Thor hammer. You guys might be wondering, why the fuck does he have a Thor hammer? Guys, the reason I have a Thor hammer is because this Thor hammer is secretly a toolbox. Cool as shit, right? I know. Everything you need, fold it up, snap it back up, put it in your back seat. It's cool as shit. Also got my bigger toolbox just in case. You know what I mean? Just in case. Those are the heavy duty tools. But let's see if we can get it done with this. So first things first, guys, I know we do need to pop the hood, disconnect the battery terminals. Then we poke this hole. If you do have this car, this is how you would do it. And let me do the comparison real quick. Guys, this shit looks... ugh. Fire. Super duper. So, pop the hood, disconnect the batteries, hit this hole, and hit this hole on this side. That'll bring this whole thing out, and it won't fuck with the airbags. We disconnect a few connections, unscrew some bolts, replace everything, and then reverse the process, guys. So let's start by doing that. Guys, stuff like this, I would completely recommend that you do this at your own risk, guys. Do this at your own risk. I am no professional or nothing of the such. Nothing even close to being a professional or nothing like that. I just watch YouTube videos. I'm a YouTube mechanic. I don't know, call it what the fuck you want, but caution, do this at your own risk. I heard it's harder for other cars. For this model, it's fairly easy. But again, perform at your own risk. Look up the proper things necessary that you need to do, tools, steps, everything like that. Just what I'm doing here, guys. So first things first, we're going to disconnect the negative. Let me make sure my door's open first. We're going to disconnect the negative. Negative is always first. We're going to sit this out of the way. Next, the positive. Alright, guys, so after you disconnect everything, let your car sit, I would say, for about 10-15 minutes. Around that time, make sure your steering wheel is straight before you do everything, so you don't install it and now your alignment's all fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So disconnect it. Well, make sure your steering wheel's straight. Disconnect your battery. Let it sit for like 10-15 minutes. And let's go ahead and disconnect. So we're going to push these little buttons here. It's like a clip. You should be able to feel it. There you go. It just clicked. We're gonna do the same thing with the other side. It just clicked. So we're gonna pull back on the airbag gently. Ugh, just like this. I have it out. I use a little, whatever this is, you can use like an Allen key or just something long enough to get up in them holes. Once we get there, we're going to disconnect this and we're going to disconnect this green one here. I only got one hand, so bear with me real quick. Got it out. Once you're done with it, sit in like your back seat flat, gently and everything, because I don't want to fuck up nothing in there. So the buttons you're going to push on this one, this button here, you're going to squeeze it, pull it out. Same thing with this one. Squeeze, pull it out. After that, you can go ahead and disconnect this one or take these screws out here. I'm going to disconnect this one since, you know, we're already disconnecting this shit. Take a flathead, push that tab up, pull it out. Then we're just going to, with a Phillips, take these out here. Guys, I've never done one of these before, by the way, either, so this one is fairly easy. And sorry if the camera angle's a little fucked up, guys. I don't have anybody or anything to hold this right now. So if these are out, we're going to pull on these very, very gently. Set this to the back as well. Same thing with this top here. Guys, with that flathead, just going to go in here and pry a little bit. Not too much that you'll break it, but just enough to get it lift up a little bit. I know there are a few in the back, so just work your way around. Ooh, just like that. Make sure that... Okay, I didn't break anything. Okay, so now since we have this off, we're going to take these two little control panel things off. So basically just hold here and pull off. I'm going to do it with two hands, so I'm going to try to set you guys up accordingly. We just grab here like this and give it some pressure. It's not really held on by anything except for these two little prongs type of things here, and we're going to disconnect that. I'm going to do the same time. I'm going to do the same thing to this side here. Okay guys, those are out. You just press on these little tabs that's on the inside and it should come right out for you. Okay, after we removed all of that, we still have to remove these little shift paddles here. So they're held on by this screw here, and a little pressure. This isn't the right screwdriver. Now let's take these off. Guys, the good thing about this, all of these screws are exactly the same. These screws and these screws, they're exactly the same. Even though they're the same, I'm a picky person, so I'm still going to separate them so I know which is for which. I'm still picky. Some people don't care because all the screws are the same. Personally, I still care. And like I said, once you take them out, you really just pull down on this and push them out. So pull down. There we go. Same thing on this side. They're both out. Then we're just going to disconnect the connection part that they're on both sides there. Guys, now that we have everything off, disconnected, here's the plus and minus. Obviously, they can only go on one way. Minus is on the left side. The plus is on the right side. Same thing with these controls. They can only go on one way. So the one to where you turn up the volume, answer the phones and stuff like that will go on this side. And obviously that means the other one that you would set, cruise control and everything, will go on this side. Next, we will take off this big thing. Since we're here, I might as well mention these parts when we were pushing in to release the airbag. Let me show you. Going through this hole, and if you can see it right there, that's what we were pushing out the way. So once we get this completely off, we're going to transfer these little clips over to the new steering wheel so they can hold the airbag in, because if not, you're going to end up driving everything, putting everything back together, and then your airbags are just going to come out on you, and you definitely don't want that. So once we unscrew this, get this off, we'll replace those over to the next one. So this middle one here, I have one of these impact type of screws. It is a 10, if you guys can see it. Hold up, right there, it's a 10. This here is a 10. Okay, so now that we're here, I found an extension. Put this on here, and we're going to twist this off. Definitely easier if you have two people. One can hold the steering wheel while this do this, because I definitely do not want the steering wheel to be out of line when I put the new one on. As you can see, on the actual steering wheel, there'll be a notch like this, and on this, there'll be a slight notch in there. I don't know if you guys can really see it right there over top of my nail, but as long as you make sure those two line up, that means your wheel is straight. If you want to be super, super safe, extra careful and stuff like that, get a marker and try to, you know what I mean, make a little dot right there so you know exactly where the centerpiece is. So let's take this off. Ooh. Ooh, just like that. Just like that, guys. She is out. So now let's install the new bitch. Guys, I completely forgot to tell you before I transfer these over, make sure you take this back piece off. You just pry at the edges all around it until it snaps off. It sits on the back of this, so you could just take everything off. So make sure you do that and transfer it over to the new steering wheel so all the wire harness and stuff connects properly. So we're going to do that right now, actually. Alright guys, so I got this back piece on finally. It took me a while, that's why I didn't record it. It did take me a while because for some reason I'm like, why is it not lining up? Guys, it wasn't lining up because I didn't have some of these connections in the right places. You know what I mean? So I had to go back, look at the video, and see where they were when I took them off the old steering wheel and put them back here, guys. Make sure the connections are in the right places when you put this on. So, these two here stay above this metal thing. These two here, make sure they wrap around and poke out through here on both sides. And then just make sure everything click in, hold it tight, and then push it in firmly from the back. And then they'll start to click in through here and everything. They weren't clicking for me. And I'm like, why aren't they? Until I took this off and then put it back on the other steering wheel properly, just to see where the connection pieces were and where the clips were supposed to be placed properly and stuff like that, guys. But now that I have that, everything is good. Basically, the process from here, just so my camera don't die and this video isn't long as hell, you're just going to reverse this process, basically. So, we put this back on. Make sure you put this one here through this hole here when you put the steering wheel back on. Tighten it up, and then just put everything back on how you did it. and the reverse order and make sure the battery is last. So I'm going to sit you guys about here while I do everything, and let's do it. Guys, just like that, she is on and looking motherfucking good. I'm telling you, like, she feels great. There's no discrepancies. There's nothing iffy about it, guys. It just feels so great. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. Everything's back in place. I didn't connect the batteries yet. I'm actually about to do that now. Do that real quick. Turn the car on and see how everything is. So let me do that real quick. I'll be right back. Guys, so everything works perfectly, more than perfectly. The steering is very responsive, just like how it was before. Since you're going to connect your battery again, all the warning lights and stuff are going to pop up, so you do have to go drive it for a little bit, like 5 minutes or so, probably not even, right down the block or something. So that's exactly what I want to go do. I made sure all my controllers work. The paddle shifters, as you can see, fourth, hold up, fifth, sixth, so the paddle shifters work. I made sure that all my buttons here work. Everything here still works. Everything is connected properly. Made sure this side works. Everything is really just back where it's supposed to be, guys, and I love it. The steering wheel looks completely insane, and I love how it feels, guys. So instantly, I now have the fastest car on the road. Instantly, I have the best car on the road. Instantly, this thing adds like 200 plus horsepower. So guys, but nah, all jokes aside, guys, this thing definitely is amazing. I love how it feels. I love how it looks. I love basically everything about it for real, guys. So make sure you guys like, comment, share, subscribe, guys. Do what you guys do best. Let me know how this little tutorial thing was. I understand it wasn't the best. This was my first time changing the steering wheel, like changing the steering wheel ever. So I hope that I did provide some type of service to you guys, that I eliminated a little bit of confusion or whatever that I did. So guys, I really hope that you did that. Before my camera dies, like, comment, share, subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, link in the bio, and stay tuned for next vlog. We out.